Danielle, thank you very much for joining us. I think it's fair to say that you left nothing on the pitch there tonight, but you must be bitterly disappointed with how the game ended.
Yes, the girls have worked tremendously hard. Everyone put in a really, really good shift. We have a couple dead on our feet there come the end, and a few hobbling into the changing rooms. And that's testament to how hard they worked. But of course, we're bitterly disappointed to have put in all that hard work and effort and not come away with the win.
It seems there was a specific game plan from the Strikers tonight, Danielle, obviously to frustrate Glentoran. We know what they're capable of. Not many teams this year have played Glentoran and came away with 3 points. So you must have knew going into that game that you had to frustrate them.
Yeah, of course. We set up tonight to try and stay in the game for as long as we possibly could. We have two strikers who are very, very good players that are just coming back from injuries and they didn't have 90 minutes in them to start. And the players that started the game did their job and did fantastically well. Unfortunately, it was 1-0 to Glentoran at half time, and we had a wee bit more of a mountain to climb than we had hoped for once we got Emily and Megan on the pitch to replace Jess and Holly, who did fantastically well in the first half, and it was nothing to do with their performance. It was just a wee shift in the game plan, and unfortunately we just ran out of legs in the end to be able to go and execute it properly.
And obviously coming into this game, Danielle, you came on the back of a penalty shootout that didn't go your way last Saturday, but it looked like the team had worked incredibly hard to try and fix wee areas of the play tonight and go into tonight's game. Is that a fair enough assessment?
Yeah, I think Glentoran had less chances this week than they did last week, and I think we might have had one or two more. Although we're a wee bit disappointed we didn't get a few more set plays, and that's where we're strong. We know we would cause some problems there, but overall, I actually think. They didn't rip us apart at times, and we were dead on our feet, and we've tried to go for it, and they've caught us a sucker punch there for it to finish 2-0.
What do you learn from nights like tonight, Danielle? Obviously, the season now comes to an end, but what do you learn for going into next season? How important is nights like tonight?
Oh, very much so. We just talked about it there as a group. We've progressed from last year. We've finished third. We've got the 2 cup finals, which was progress. But we've got to go one more. We've got to go and challenge for the league now, and we've got to go and win a cup or a big trophy. I think we just talked about it there in the changing rooms too. We talked about being dead on our feet, and it was because we worked so hard. But I think we can be a wee bit more fitter and a wee bit more do a wee bit more on our own, away from what we do, and try and professionalise it a wee bit as the game moves on. But we'll take lots of heart out of it. We just talked about it in there, and win together, lose together, and we'll stick together and go again, try and put it right next year.
I wanted to touch just quickly, Danielle. I know it's your husband, obviously, the manager of the team was unable to be here this evening. I know he only got that call late this afternoon. How difficult was that, the preparation and losing him, not having him on the sidelines tonight?
It was difficult. It disrupted our plans. We were always going to not use it as an excuse. Not at all, but Johnny was missed very much tonight in terms of motivating the players, and the girls want to play for him. He cares about the club, cares about the women's club. He starts with the men's. It's one club approach with us, and he was absolutely devastated, as were the girls, for him, and unfortunately we couldn't get the win for him in the end.
Well, I'm sure he'll be very proud this evening, Danielle. Regardless of the result, I think the girls were absolutely fantastic this evening, and we just wish you all the very best now going into next year. Take a well-earned break for now, but thank you very much for joining us. Well done tonight.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you very much.